Hello, Battleborn. Today I wanted to talk about a little bitty loadout I tend to do on for some shooters. I tend to do this. It's a cheap loadout because it's meant for getting up and going quickly on PvP matches. Story mode, you have a lot more shards. Ops, you might consider this as well. It's the Critster loadout. Now this one is a rogue faction, so you're gonna find all these items. If you sort by faction, you're gonna find all these items end up in the rogue section, which is the very bottom one. Okay. Now the thing about this one is that these effects take effect. The secondary stat takes effect whenever you get a crit. Okay, so if you're going after crit, you're going after crit. The secondary, third one, fourth one, they'll all last 5 seconds. So as long as you're getting a crit within 5 seconds, you're basically getting both stats for free. So first one is the crit damage, which is kind of important since you're critting. One's attack speed, and one is the attack damage. And you'll notice, since these are rares, these are faction rares, which means the base stat and the secondary stat are the same. So attack damage is the primary and attack damage is the secondary. Is usually pretty rare, but the only time you can do that is if that's your base stat. So this is the faction stat. So the rogue gloves are attack damage and attack damage only, but the second one is whenever you land a crit. So the reason why I'm not taking a negative stat on this one is because the negative stat on this is negative max health. Now that can be fine in a story mode where you're not really taking health damage. It's fine, but in PvP and anything else, that's probably the worst stat you could take, worst negative stat you could possibly take. So I just want to show you, you don't want to do that one. You want to make sure you have the pures. But just think of this on a Montana or whatnot, where you're getting your attack speed, your attack damage, and your critical damage all at the same time. If you prefer skill damage, they also have a skill damage version right here. This is called the Scoundrel's Hurricane. Okay, or sorry, here. The skill damage one is called the Bloodhound. Okay, so but if you're just doing basic damage, which is like with a Galt, Montana, with a Whiskey. If you prefer just doing base damage, you're going to want to get these ones. This is the Scoundrel's Aviator, Hurricane, and Stinger. And again, they're all found in the faction pack. So I don't necessarily need to run through this. There's no special effects on to actually run through this. But you'll see that attack damage, attack speed, and crit they kick in on the consecutive crits. And I think that's for a total of what, 924 times 3 is 2700, or sorry, 72. That's not bad, right? So not bad for 3 pieces of item. That's about 1.5 legendaries. You can definitely do that. All right, catch you guys later.